Hello guys, in this video I'll cover several shorts lessons that I have from my main channel as well as my other smaller channels. I had a few attempts creating successful shorts portfolio. I have a couple of viral shorts dating back a year ago, and these are from January, February this year. However, the majority of the shorts I ever posted are privated, and I will be now looking at the shorts that I started creating maybe a month ago. Here is a fun fact. On my channel, I have initially created slightly longer shorts and then slightly shorter shorts. As a result, my longer shorts, for example, 26 to 30-second long shorts, are getting a slightly lower hour percentage viewed. 95, for example, or even less. But overall, they get a larger amount of seconds per view. At the same time, my shorter shorts that are maybe 5 to 7 seconds long, they have a better average percentage viewed, which could be more than 200, but they create less seconds per view overall because naturally they are short. So one of my key questions was, what is the optimal length? Is there such thing? Unfortunately, I'll have to blur some facts, some statistics. I'm sorry, guys, that's because of my competitors, not because of you. And actually, in private questions, you can ask me anything. I don't mind sharing information. Anyway, we're looking at a short which is about 5 seconds long, and it has average percentage viewed more than 200, which is not bad for my channel. But we should keep in mind that our competitors might be doing much better on shorts of the same length. But let's assume for a second that 200 percentage is good for my channel. So the question is, why is the number of views still very low? It's 42,000. So my next step would be looking into the CTR, which is 7, and I think it's a bit low. But again, we will now compare it against my other shorts that do better, and maybe I'll figure out what to do about the CTR. My guess is that the title is not attractive. We are looking at a video which has a green arrow, which makes us think that this video is performing well. However, you can already see that the curve is going flat. Let us now look at the average percentage viewed. So it's a short video and it's only getting 160%, which must be not high compared to my other videos, other shorts, pardon me. And you can see that despite having a very good start, this video stopped making views. That's why I find this green arrows very misleading, and you should really keep it in mind. And I think that the algorithm is adjusting to every new shorts you upload, and this is just my guess. But what was good a month ago for you maybe is no longer good a month later. Anyway, we are looking at the CTR, and the CTR is 7.2. I will show you now a table with the number of CTRs, and they are all not so high, by the way. And we don't even know, I mean, I don't even know how the CTR is calculated, because the image clearly doesn't play such a big role, not in the traditional sense of the thumbnail. So I'm guessing that the title becomes very important. What I do on my channel, I create a group which allows me to see all the shorts in the analytics. We are looking at 3 specific parameters: average view duration, the total amount of views, and the CTR. So first of all, you can see that all the CTRs are not that high, and I can tell you that on some kids channels the CTR can go up to 25%, but here is not the case. So let's look at the viral one. It's for example the first one. It has high amount of seconds, 26, then 977,000 views, which is fine. And the CTR is 9.7, which we will assume is good because we have no other reference. Then we have another video which has 22 seconds average view duration, and we are not mentioning here the video length. It could be a video of 40 seconds, so 22 could be actually like 50%, but never mind. It has 28,000 views, and the CTR is very low, 4.5. So I'm asking myself whether working on the title may help improving the view count. Then we have two Barbie beach hack shorts, which we will ignore because they were marked as kids, and I'll talk about it later. Then we have another video which has 18 seconds, not so bad, but it's again it didn't get as many views and I as I would expect it to get. Now the CTR is 8.1, but the thing is that I changed the title a few days ago, so I'm guessing that CTR was lower. As you know, the CTR may go lower over time once your video is viral, but I think you're getting the complete picture. I'm looking at the portfolio of my recent shorts and I'm trying to establish any correlation between the maybe view duration and the CTR. And this is how I make improvements to already existing videos. Here is a lovely example of a video which was marked as kids by the algorithm in the middle of being viral. So it dropped from 2050 to 250,000 views per hour. It dropped to 70 and it never got back to life. It stopped performing. I appealed, by the way, but it didn't help. And I also had video which are not viral and yet they were marked as kids by the system. On my kids channel, I have a couple of channels that are marked as kids and they're small channels. But on one of them, I had a shorts which at the amount of maybe 4,000 was already marked as kids by the system, by the algorithm. But here are good news. This is a video on a kids channel and this short was marked as kids since day one. And guess what? It did get views 1.8 million, and that was a small channel, and I think it wasn't even an active channel. And here is another example. This is also a video, a short, sorry, that was marked as kids by me since day one, and it's on a small new channel. And yet somehow it managed to get views. Although now it says the statistic says that overall the overall amount of views is 99,000, not 103 as this image says, and this is an old image. 99 somehow the view count went down and it stopped performing, but that depends, I think, on the dynamics of your entire channel. Upload more, upload regularly, and all the portfolio will take off. So how many seconds are good enough? Unfortunately, you also have to look at your competitors, and many of my direct competitors are using popular music, which means that they probably get a much higher average percentage viewed, an average view duration. If they use popular music, it could be on a loop, and that's a lot of views. I mean, we're talking millions. However, I never use music that is outside the YouTube audio library. I've heard that we might have issues with the music that is not properly copyrighted, so it's a risk. I'm not taking it, but as a result, you can see it's much harder to get views. The same video with the better music will perform much better. It's like in TikTok, by the way. The same happened here on YouTube quite many times. a nice DIY video short. I'm sorry, I'm always talking about short. A nice DIY short is only performing well because of the background music and not because of the content itself. So you have to remember that. In any case, when I'm looking at my entire recent portfolio, I'm always trying to get more seconds. And if it's a short video, then I'm working towards a longer average percentage view. I'm inviting you to exercise exercise caution when looking at old shorts. They have different metrics. They might have performed well for very different reasons. For example, I have a couple of old shorts which are viral, and their statistics is very weird. Here you're looking at one of them. It says the shorts got 27 million views and 17 millions from suggested. However, if you go into the suggested, there is no data. And I know that the specific short appears in the YouTube Kids, so it's not much is known is why a specific short was like doing good a year ago. I don't know. I would really look into the most recent data. So, did it help my channel? Yes and no. I did get a lot of, I mean, a lot, not so many, but I did get more than usual amount of new subscribers. But in terms of the income, you can see that currently it's very low, even though I'm getting maybe 500,000 views a day. The income is, I don't know, maybe $30 per day, really like not much, very low. What I find concerning, of course, for myself is the gap between the shorts and the regular format. For example, look at this viral Leonata channel. They have uploaded a day ago 26,000 views on a regular video, which is actually quite short, and then 2.6 millions on a short. And it's very painful for us, and I really hope that there will be some kind of income in 2023 with shorts. Initially, I decided that I will separate the shorts from the regular format. As a result, I took one of the old channels, I think it was an old channel, and I started uploading my shorts, which are, by the way, fragments from my regular videos, in a bulk. And as you can see, I uploaded 3 hours ago, and then 2 hours ago, all that in like within a couple of hours. And on the video number 10 also, I actually got some impressions. You can see, started from zero. Oh, yeah, and then the views started coming. But keep in mind that if you don't upload daily and if the channel is sort of inactive, the views will come down to zero. I mean, you can get a certain amount of views on the new shorts and then it will drop to zero. You have to upload constantly. You can actually see how it works on this image. For some reason, not all the shorts get impressions upon upload. Some of them take time, and I guess, I don't know, maybe some of them never get views. But today I no longer separate the channels because I really need views, so I decided to, take a chance, a risk, and upload shorts on my main channel as well. Not but you can use this, for example, the shorts channel to test stuff. But you can see that at least on this channel, every video they get some amount within the first 48 hours, and then they all drop. But as I said, this channel I do not maintain it well. That's why the channel sort of dies every time you stop uploading. Sorry guys about jumping back and forth, but here's an example of me testing with a shorts title. As you can see, I tried here something that was really unappealing to my viewers, and the views immediately went down. But then I guess I brought the original title back, and the views were immediately back. So that's, yeah, learn from it. On one end, we should never assume that something that worked 3 years ago will work now. At the same time, I do reshoot the same video sometimes. There is a video that was viral for me twice, the watermelon slime. I reshoot it twice. At first went viral as a long, I mean, it was 3 minutes, a regular video, and then maybe 2 years, a year ago, it went viral as a short. So I just this is edited slightly differently, and the shorts that was viral on my Lena Miniature channel, this watermelon shorts, it's no longer making views. So I thought to myself, what, let me re-edit it and I will upload it again and we'll see what will happen, just for the sake of the test. And you can see right now it's not performing. I do not expect it to perform, but it's really interesting. So I do upload shorts and videos on multiple channels, and I do recycle, not too much. I know, I mean, I think that YouTube doesn't want us to recycle all the time, but it's not a crime. At the same time, I have a shorts that I uploaded on, or even a video, by the way, that I uploaded on different channels, and on one channel a video or a short will perform well, and on another channel it won't. And it has nothing to do with the size. I mean, must have to do with the general dynamics of a channel, but this is something very general. Anyway, if you have questions, please ask. I will answer them happily, and come back soon.